Jim concluded the letter by stating that both the armies wanted peace, and he also mentioned that by next Christmas he would be there with Connie. After reading the letter, the narrator folded it and kept it carefully back into its envelope. That night, the narrator couldn't sleep and decided to drive to Bridport. He got the address and went to Connie's house. Her house was burnt as she used candles instead of electricity, considering it to be cheap. She was admitted in a nursing home named Burlington House on the Dorchester Road. Connie is now 101 years old. She has no family, hence had no visitors. She was sitting in a wheelchair and was gazing out at the garden. The narrator wished Connie Merry Christmas and gave her the tin box. The narrator described her how he got the letter, but she paid no heed to all his conversation. Rather, she smiled with tearful eyes. She mistook him for her long-awaited husband, Jim. She reached out and took his hand. Her eyes were filled with tears. "You told me you would come home by Christmas, dearest," said she, "and here you are, the best Christmas present in the world. Come closer, Jim dear, sit down." She gave him some tea and a Christmas cake with marzipan in it. Thus, as the title suggests, according to her, Jim's arrival was the best Christmas present for her in the world. Connie, due to her old age and memory loss, mistook the narrator to be her husband, as she was looking forward for Jim to return home on Christmas, since Jim had mentioned in the letter that he would return from war on Christmas. She used to read that letter multiple times in a day to feel her husband's presence nearby. Hence, when the narrator told her how he found the letter, she was extremely happy and felt it was Jim who had come to visit her after a long time. Thus, coming home of Jim was the best Christmas present in the world for her. And the moment of peace that the soldiers shared with each other was the best Christmas present for them. This story also conveys that war and fight only bring sadness and humiliation all around the world. One should generally follow the path of peace for attaining happiness in the world. Thank you.